Greetings, viewers. I thought today I would give a little overview of what I carry with me whenever I go for a hike or go camping. And this is the minimum, and I guess that might be the wrong phrasing, but this is the like the bare bones stuff I would bring. Like, you can always bring more, but this is about, it'll probably be about 15 pounds with my water and food. And that's, I think my winter packing list was 65 pounds, which a lot of it was unneeded. It was just comfort items more than anything. So let's get started. The pack itself is, it's a, I think it's kind of like an REI house brand. It's called Cool, like K, a U with the two dots, HL. And it's a 16-liter pack, 1-6, not 60. And first thing I got in the pack is, this is a collapsible bag that I can gather, forage for food, mushrooms, wild plants. This is my water filter system. It's a Sawyer water filtration system. You can buy them at Walmart for like 25, 30 bucks. This is an REI water bottle, 32 ounce, and a, we called them canteen cups, but it's just it's a nesting cup that you can boil water in this, and it has measurements on the sides and stuff for your foods that you might eat. This is a canvas repair kit that I have. It's just needles, threads, heavy duty needle and thread for this pack particularly. This is a hygiene kit. It has toothbrush, toothpaste, foot powder, mouthwash, Q-tips, and wet wipes. Put this aside. This is my saw. It's a Silky Gomboy with a medium teeth. Put that there. And this is just a pouch that has bug spray in it. It's also Sawyer, same brand as my water filter. I have a multi-tool, old school Leatherman, and a small pair of channel locks. And what else do I have in here? There's something else in there, I hear it. Oh, just a multi-headed little screwdriver, Allen wrench tool. So those are basically little mini tools that I bring with me. This is my knife that I choose to bring with me on most occasions. I have a lot of them, but this one, as you can see, it's on the smaller side. It's a 3 3/4 inch, almost a 4-inch blade, and it's a bushcraft style knife. It's a smaller one. It's not a giant Rambo knife or anything. This is my walking stick. It is an actual Irish blackthorn shillelagh, I think they called them. So, also, let's see, I have, we'll get to that in a minute. This is a poncho liner. It's basically a blanket. I think it's, you want to see that? That is the Dingo dog. I take her with me all the time too, so she knows this stuff usually means adventure whenever we bring this out, so that's why she's here. Over here. Yeah, look at that. Try to get her out of the shot so I can get more of my stuff out. This is my bivy cover. You'll notice a lot of it's digital camo because of price factor more than anything. And here we have my tarp. See if I can find the dimensions on it real quick. I'm not even sure what the exact. I don't see it right now. I think it's a 8x10 or a 10x10. I'm not sure. So there, we have poncho liner, tarp, and bivy cover. Which this, in conjunction with this, the blanket part, is basically a warm weather sleeping bag. Now inside here, I have, this is an inflatable pillow. That's a luxury item, really. And this is a reflective vest, because all this stuff is camo and tan. So if I want to signal somebody, if I want to be seen, I like to have something as a visual aid for people if I want to be seen. And that is cordage. It's 550 cord is what we called it in the military, and paracord, whatever you want to call it. This is the real stuff that is actually it'll hold 500 pounds, and it has the 7-strand inside that you can break it down and use for other things, traps and other stuff. This is a cotton bandana. I can use that to make char cloth if I have to, and that goes with my fire kit, which I'll show you quickly what I have in here. Here is its contents. It has a steel. I got 3 pieces of flint. This black piece here is char cloth. Then under the char cloth I have jute twine that you can unravel and make a bird's nest. I also have a cotton ball in there that I can fluff up and use. Now on top here, if I can get this off, there's a lens. That lens can be used to start a fire, which hopefully in a video soon I'll show you that. And I have on the other side a little piece of leather from an old moccasin, actually, that I put there to protect the lens from the steel and the flint and stuff that's inside there. And this is, I believe, referred to as like an older, like an vintage trapper's model of fire starting kit. So that's kind of what I go for. I like to mix up modern stuff with some old school stuff. And on the outside of my bag, I put my first aid items, which is a military field dressing. It's sealed and sterile. And in this one, I have multiple band-aids for small wounds. I have sutures. They're not sutures. Stitching material. I have sterile needle and thread that is for giving stitches. Came from one of my friends who has access to medical supplies. And there's a sterile razor blade also in there. And a spool of gauze and some Neosporin. This is a tube of stuff that is for my dog. It's wound care for large and small animals. I like to carry stuff. I always have my dog with me, so I bring stuff for her also. And this is New Skin liquid bandage, kind of along the same lines as that. And in an emergency, I would use that on myself. I have more stitching needle and thread, and another sterile blade in there. So those are my first aid kits, and I have a bigger trauma kit if I want to bring. And last but not least, I have a compass. This is a Kaminga U.S. Army issue. These are like anywhere from 50 to 80 bucks, depending on where you find it. But it's got tritium, which is a radioactive glow-in-the-dark thing. So you can use it at night. It glows. It's very bright. So And land navigation is not my super duper strong suit, but I know enough. And I will be honing those skills as I go. And this is a spare blade. I almost forgot this. But it's a pry bar actually that I sharpened about a 3-inch portion of. So it's made to pry, and it's a single bevel. It's not double bevel like most knives are. And I made a sheath for it because it didn't come with one because it's a crowbar. So that's my stuff. And if there's any questions, leave them in the comment section. And I'll get back with you on how to set this stuff up in a future video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.